And again I saw. And I saw that the one that was cast as profane from the mountain of God had developed another strategy. And I was troubled in my spirit. I said, why does the devil always have a way of countering so many things God does in order to have a harvest? What form of intelligence is this? How is it possible? And he said the wisdom of the devil would have counted for nothing if men were yielded to God. So the power is not in the intelligence of darkness, it is in the disloyalty, the rebellion of the sons of light. And I saw the machinations of darkness, and I saw what I term as mutation. I said, what form of intelligence is this? I saw a man prophesying with power and preaching against immorality, and the next step the same man is committing immorality. I now said, this is against the law of the spirit. Light and darkness cannot cohabit. What form of wisdom is this? So the devil is not fighting the man who is hungry for God. The devil just wants to create an occasion where the man can add darkness to light, and he calls it mutation. And that is the first that will disqualify the army of God, because you are neither hot nor cold. I will spit you out of my mouth. So it is not even the devil that will disqualify you. God will reject you, because you are a combination of light and darkness. The first healing tonight will begin from the soul, because it's corruption. That he quoted the scripture. I say, in the land of Zabulon, in the land of Naphtali, by the way of the sea beyond Jordan, Galilee of the Gentile, the people that sat in darkness. That's what it means. More than 80% of the young preachers are compromised. We know what to do to move fire, and we also know how to perfect secrets that are detestable before the Holy One of Israel. Mutation. So at the end of the day, when the roll is called, many will not be there. This is what makes men come to the Lord and they say, away from me, you workers of iniquity. They know how to combine light and darkness. And I looked again and I saw another mystery. He called it dislocation. So men who have embellished ambition, he allowed them with their hunger, and they pressed until suddenly I saw evangelists becoming politicians, and I saw intercessors becoming evangelists, and I saw apostles becoming merchants. And I said, what is this? He said, so that men will run in a track that God did not design for them. And if you are in the wrong direction, speed is not an advantage. So you will run and finish first, but when you run, they will tell you this is not your track. You have built strength, you have built stamina, but you ran on the wrong track. You didn't participate in the race. When you come, they'll say, where are you from? Who are you? Media is supposed to be a tool of advancing kingdom, but it has become a tool of disqualifying many, because many are called into ministry by Facebook. It's about like and followership, but no man can isolate the counsel of God. There's no testimony. We are quoting men, quoting their rhymes. A man can score your message, but he doesn't have the life that the message communicates. Darkness. I said, why did the fathers get it right? He said, because they only did what God told them. We have ability, but we are not yielded. How did they succeed? They were comfortable with what God told them. So a man is comfortable if he's not known all his life. The only thing that makes him happy is when he comes to the place of prayer and he can interact with the presence. The presence was their focus. So if a man comes to preach and he can't find the presence, preaching ends until he finds the presence, because he's not an orator. He's a communicator of life. He's a witness of truth. He's a custodian of essence of God. We are not concerned about matters of the spirit. We are concerned about earthly and mundane things, because our soul structure have been covered with darkness. Mighty on your throne. And yet again, I saw another dark mystery in the spirit, and it's distraction. It's not a sin. Everybody prides himself to claim to be holy, but there is something that depletes our energy. It's called distraction. So the guy prays in tongues for 4 hours. He diffuses it in 10 minutes. And then he follows a cycle. He takes 1 step forward, he takes 3 steps backward. He takes 1 step forward, he takes 3 steps backward. By the time he runs for 1 year, he is many miles behind where he started from. And then he thinks he's running, but he's actually going through a cycle that takes him backward. So by the time we become old, we'll realize that we didn't make progress.